Hello everyone on YouTube and welcome back to another episode of EU5 England. And we are King Edward the Black and it's September 1382. Apologies if I'm a bit rough on this episode, I've had a bit of an iffy stomach. But anyway, here we are. Now I've gone back to this save and I've had to basically chop two of our foreign vassals off of us. If you might remember, we did win Artois last episode. Artois is now not a part of us, and also Aquitaine is ruled by my son Thomas. That's also we can get our subjects as loyal as they can be, and also to supplement that we're going to get armory buildings as soon as we can. Because in the run-ups that I did to this episode, basically none of them were fighting against the French, and we don't want that. So anyway, yes, on with the episode. We're building like loads and loads of villages everywhere, so hopefully that will help us when the time comes to war. What else have we got to report? Yeah, we're annexing Normandy, which is a big thing. So let's hope we can continue like that. You see, too many relations. Dissolve subjects. Claim thrown against Lorraine. That's interesting. But if I remember, Lorraine is part of the Holy Roman Empire. We can't actually do that, so oh well. Only 100 years war. Actually, we can take. No, not really. Glorious arms. That improves our prestige from land battles. Let's profess trust with Normandy. This is also key to diplomatic annexation. But then next we have drill army and the armory advances to go through. And after that, you might ask what is there. We're going to have a look at the advances, which is something I don't do very often, but oh well, you know, needs must. Preaching friars, entrepot. Hunting house, it's all to do with money. Army, men at arms, longbowmen. We might want. Oh, we've done cultural overlordship. I see. So it's finest of forces. Force service. Now let's go back to the screen here. What we really need is probably medieval military after all that, and then after that we'll do, say, the recruitment law as well. All very war geared things, which is what we like to see. How's our economy doing? Not Thomas Percy! Oh, the Percys. Don't know if that's the last of their line or not, but oh well. The yeomanry are very happy, the bureaus are not, and the lords are not. So let's improve that for a bit. Diplomatic spending, stability we're spending a bit on. Okay, keep going. Now Thomas, you need to have a son to prevent anyone from taking over the entirety of our nation, right? And happiness again amongst the clergy. Ooh. Let's agree to their demands for now. Don't want them being revolting. I might go at 4 speed actually, because that's palatable. Not Sir Andrew Calman. Oh dear. Our ruler's third cousin, no less. Everyone wants to be in a coalition against me. The form of curry, the master cooks of King Edward IV the Black had bestowed upon us a vast compilation of recipes covering everything from the humble roast to the complex stews of far race spices. I find it fascinating that you just add an R to that and you get the modern word. I suppose it's just classic so much. Well, anyway. Introduce it to all, yeah. 50 culture influence sounds pretty good. How are you doing, Nana? You doing well? Diplomatic actions. Who's his wife? Wilhelmina von Hessen. Oh, interesting. Lady Elizabeth Percy is dead. Lady Percy. I have two things that we need to save for. One is the institution of the Renaissance. The other is like loads of armories. And so that's what we should do for now. Hopefully our country is growing in men as well. Manpower, rather. When's our truce with France end? 1389. Good. Good for us. Clergy losing influence. Oh no! Since that puts them back on the path of rebellion, I don't know why I'm saying that mockingly, but oh well. Let's see what's going on in the world. Aragon have a revolt on their hands by King Louis Villanova. Crown of Castile is in a regency. Good. Let's see, who's allied France? Oh, damn it, not Castile. Okay, right. Hopefully when we're done annexing Normandy, we can just slander them behind their backs, which is very good. Building supply networks. Chances by discovery. Or maybe if the French attack us, we can get the Holy Roman Emperor to intervene. Oh, hey, hey, Abby. Good to see you. You know what? I might move the Discord screen just to the middle, just so I can see everyone's lovely comments. There we go. How's that? Hopefully good. Poor government policies. We have chosen the right path, or no, actually, the Lords make good points. I'm going to move it again. Since we're not looking left very much, we can always put it over here with you. Hello there, mate. Yes, you should. Bow before me, yeoman. I'm King Edward IV the Black. Oh, God. Never gets old. Almost done with drill armies. Let me move the text box once again. Sorry, but it's just trying to get like the right location for it. There we go. I think that's fine. How are you doing, Yavi? Good to see you. We have researched drill army, lovely. And next is those lovely good armories that we need to get. Men at arms. We can do that as well. Or perhaps we need peasant levy armies actually for our first sort of levy. Oh, cheese sandwich, that's nice. What cheese are you having? The conquering is going. I mean, we've just truced out with France, so we can't declare war on them until 1389, so that's 5 years we're going to spend building ourselves up. Yeah, the conquering's going well, thank you. as is the annexation. Can we give our lords any concessions, though? That is the question. Satisfaction. No, but we could give them a pretty hefty bribe. Satisfaction. I need the lords to be with me, so... Ooh, that is a hefty bribe. Let's get the clergy, or maybe the bureaucracies, happy for once, I suppose. Can we do anything about the clergy? Apostolic tax. Lecture oaths. No. Religious diplomats. Religious diplomats. Interesting. That could be good, actually. We always need more diplomats. And do anything about the bureaucracies as well. Don't want to give them control over the coinage. Treasury rights. Building rights. No. Let's forget about privileges for now. Focus on the annexation of Normandy. It is indeed going. Let's profess our trust to them once again. They're in the very sort of odd position of their ruler is the French king, but also as ruler of Normandy he is vassal to us. So it's like a reverse William of Normandy. Now what are France actually doing? Royal marriage. Not much. Let's see, what are we doing in trading? We're at full capacity for everything. Okay. Almost there for the armory. Almost. Cabinet cooperations. Sharing is indeed caring. Lovely. Ooh, the Lollard heresy. In the hallowed halls of Oxford, a new religious movement has emerged, challenging the established order. John Wycliffe, a respected philosopher, advocates for a radical vision of Christianity aimed at empowering the yeomanry while suppressing the corrupt clergy and their obscene hierarchy. His teachings are unique in that he calls for the Bible to be translated into English so that it can be read and understood by the common people. I think I'll choose Stop the Heretics, because that'll not cause everyone to hate us, so to speak. New Parliament debate, that's always good. What does a census give us? Oh, interesting. I think we'll increase our ties to our subjects, even though we've got probably no way to win this. Let's support a traditional economy. Ooh, come on, just a bit more. Okay. Probably need to get our estates happier, let's say. Oh no, another family death. Kissing babies at the market. More like, you know, kissing, say, royal babies on the palace, you know, little opening. But, yeah, that kind of thing. Levy do we have? Oh, not too bad. Tübingen. Where's Tübingen? Let's get some aristocratic support for our bill. Lovely. That's how you do politics. Button clicking. 15 amongst the great powers. The economic power of Lynn. If it's money they want, they can have it. Let's see, what great power rate... France is apparently the 4th rated great power. Okay, interesting. Are we allied with Bohemia? I don't think we are, no. Damn it. Minus 22, 23. Let's stop with Brittany's cultural opinion and try and improve our opinion with the Kingdom of Bohemia, let's say. Have to keep an eye out for the too many relations counter though. Doodly-doodly-doo. 40 days. Clash between Richmond and Bosworth. Sure, Richmond. Why not? Come on, Armory. Our Parliament agrees. All of our subjects lose 5 liberty desire. Wonderful. Good. This is how it should be indeed. So Artois is independent now. It's got allegiance with Naples and Hainaut and Artois. And no, wait, sorry, Lorraine. It's proving our relation of them. But can we declare war? Oh, well. Okay, we could declare war on Artois, but then a lot of people will join them. We've got no casus belli anyway, so there. Yabo sucks to Artois. Growth of the admin. With great pedigree come great abilities. Lovely. So Christopher Kingston has reached the age. Duke Thomas only has 1 daughter. And Wilhelmina of Hessen is getting quite old. Which is worrying indeed. Adrian of Weymouth. Who are France annexing this time? Can't see. I can't see. Right. Here's the armories. Let's see. Soldier buildings. And we're going to build 1 in London. 1 in Bristol. 1 in Boston. 1 in Cambridge. 1 in Colchester. 1 in Coventry. 1 in Lincoln. 1 in Lynn. Norwich. I know how to pronounce things. 1 in Salisbury. 1 in York. Sure. Everywhere. Everywhere gets an armory. Lady Elizabeth de Beaumont has died. Hopefully that'll also help with our subject relationship to us. Agrarian communities, let's say, encourage the revival. Yeah. We can have a look at our estate powers. Apparently our clergy are growing in power, so that's interesting. But most of the power is now centred in the hands of the lords, so... Lord William II de Montagu has died. Good. Good for him. Let's profess our trust to Normandy again. France praises our conviction for some reason. Sure, Langray is our Pope. Can we offer you an alliance? Giants, Luxembourg's go. No, we can't. Okay. We got to keep an eye on French Flanders this episode because what I also found out in my playtests is that they tend to want to conquer Holland and form the French Netherlands, which is something. Can tap some more bureaus and some more lords. Tax. That's what we want. I think we want ever more armories as well, so I'm going to build up London. Of course we are. Have a royal arsenal there. See our manpower. See it grow. The Canterbury earthquake of 1387. The area around Canterbury has reported a sequence of earthquakes during the last 3 days. While the population was in panic and significant damage occurred both during the earthquake and the following fires breaking out, thankfully the damage seems to be in a manageable state. Our advisors also pointed out that we could use the destruction caused as a convenient opportunity to reinvest into Canterbury and shape it to our desires. Support it with some money. Yes, it is us, it is England. We are very wealthy indeed. Now, to get past both Castile and France, we probably need the help of another power, which will be Bohemia. Oh, Wycliffe's Bible. A cornerstone of the Lollardy movement is the ability to be able to read and understand the teachings of the Bible. With English being the common language, it makes sense to have the word of our Lord translated to aid Christian men in studying the Gospel. Attempt to publish it. Sounds like shut up, here's a bag of coins. Yeah, that's generally what medieval kingship turned up to. Medieval military, good. That gives them some more bonuses in morale. Ooh, banking, good. And we need some minting threshold as well. After that, I think we're going to get organised army march as well. Good. Say what you will about EU4, but its music does slap. Oh, sorry. Yon music, yon tunes doth slap. I wonder if I make Blanche. So either if she marries into a peasant family, then I think the peasants will become the House of Plantagenet. Or if I send her off to a nunnery, then her next of kin will become heir, which is William's children and descendants. So we'll have to think about that when my son Thomas leads the charge round Alsace. Why won't you ally me? Why? Wolfgang von Tübingen is the gifted trait. Lovely, good. You still haven't told me what your cheese sandwich is, Gabby. Italiano ingegnero averiabilo. Also piazza. Apologies for the accent, but you know. How do you even pronounce this tras all'italienne? Mamma mia. Rival war. Scots-Connaughton War. Interesting. Why Castile? Why? Oh, goat cheese, lovely. Does indeed sound good. Let's see. Can we build a spy network? Multi-diplomats -10. Okay, yeah, we can. Embassy, quote unquote, established. Ooh. Purchase military access. Bourbon, sure. Come on, let me ally you. Okay. Oh, offer alliance from Bohemia. Yes, accept. Keep the opinion improving. We're friends with Bohemia. Hopefully they should join 100 Years' War now, if either France or I started off. See our levies again. Not too bad. Troop numbers are growing each day. Did we research the entrepot? I don't think we did. We need books to build universities, of course. Gunsmiths. Very interesting. Let's get some more gunsmiths in London. Can have a run on the gun. Any scriptoriums? Scriptoriums. No scriptorians. Okay, we need to change this. Let's get some in Norwich, Boston, Lynn, Lincoln, and Salisbury. There we go. We need some more books. And an educated populace. See? Oh, the recruitment law. Let's have a look at that. Law's not codified. What should we go for, guys? A noble army, so that gives us more noble levies, or expanded levies. We're not going for the mercenary army because that's just awful. I think we'll get probably expanded levies. Yes, more peasant levies for us. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, mamma mia. Fair laws embraced by all. A commitment to true justice, blind to nation, religion or tradition, has proven popular with most portions of our population. Grievances against our rule are greatly reduced. Lovely. The law governs great and small. Great and small. Oh, we can slander France's reputation now. Just the right time. Sabotage reputation against Castile. No, damn it. Colonial Charter. Oh, they've started colonising the Azores. We're about to see the takeoff of the age of Renaissance, obviously. So the Spanish are getting going. Why are they still in alliance with France? Why? Yeah, we'll never know. Oh, missing inputs. Explained. Beatrix of Weymouth has come of age. Let's stop improving our relations with Bohemia. Very good. And let's see. The Philosopher's Stone! Proofs of alchemists have gathered before court, desiring funding to expand their research. Their proto-scientific language, wrapped in mysticism, speaks of great bounty, gold from base metals, a cure to any plague, an elixir of life, perhaps even the discovery of the Philosopher's Stone. Oh, you can send them on a research journey. They were bribed with wine and cheese. I suppose you could say that, yeah. Spain loves France because they get some of their cheeses. I'd like to see them turn lead to gold. Just for the lols. They probably won't, of course, but you know. Oh, we can sign their reputation again. Come on, yes. Sabotage. Ah, damn it, we can't do it apart from once with any country. Okay, so let's slander their reputation of Scotland. No, they're still holding. Ah, damn it. Do we have any... oh, we do have a Custos Belli against France, but it's not the right one. Rush of merchants. Welcome the extra merchant adventures. Yes. Margaret 1, 2 Vengen. Right. Now. Time for a new parliament. Ooh, farming estates. Interesting. Or the Market Expansion Acts. Ooh, which one would we choose? Let's fund some farming estates for now. Yes. Oh, the Philosopher's Stone. The alchemists have come back empty-handed, wasting an incredible amount of state funds in search of a delusion. In fear of punishment for their folly, they've escaped to a neighbouring country, presumably to ask them for funding too, sure. But this was not an entirely fruitless endeavour. Their workshop is littered with unrelated but otherwise useful research, alongside a large amount of raw goods that were presumably used for the alchemical task we handed them. We've already repossessed them. This is not a complete waste. Ooh! Ooh! 45 gold, 45 silver, 75 iron and 75 lead. Well, that's very good. A turnover. The expectation of Oxford, okay. Let's see, can we build any universities then? No. Why not? Oh, we don't have the advancement. Okay. So that's how you want to play it, game. You need advancements to win you. Town demand seats in Parliament. Lynn. Yes, sure. Sir John of Hereford. Having served in several military campaigns as Justice of the Peace and the High Sheriff in his home county of Herefordshire, Sir John of Hereford has a vast set of skills and experience at his disposal. We ought to recruit him to lead our armed forces, despite his heretic beliefs. Sir John Oldcastle, interesting. Put his talents to good use. Sure, why not? Let's gain a good general, everyone. How's France doing? Nicholas has barely selected. Maybe he'll join us, that's good. Eventually, when the right CB shows up, they'll join us. Peasant levy, lovely, good. Always like to see that. How many of them men are soldiers? Not very many. Let's build some more armories. Good, good, good. Parliament agrees. Lovely. Some nice economic buffs. RGO's missing employees. Oh, interesting. Speaking of RGOs, should probably upgrade a few. Oh, we didn't finish the road actually. Let's see our control for now. Well, it is growing, so roads have got that going for them. Just a few roads though, because we need to save our money for French campaigns, quite obviously. Edward Plantagenet has reached the age of 16. Good. Noble sympathises to the Lollards. Let the lords do as they please. Can we tell our heirs to do anything? No, not really. What's this? A baby? Richard Plantagenet. Yes, we have a grand heir. For so hence Richard is termed. The curious case of Sir Owen Glendower Mathraffel. A prominent Welsh noble, a lawyer and military commander has been branded a traitor by a neighbouring English baron for failing to levy troops into service. Formerly known as Sir Owen Glendower, he claims to have personally written to His Majesty to plead his case. He has also appealed to the law courts who have refused to see him. This will start a rebellion, of course. Autocracy government reform. Lords will lose satisfaction, but we might avoid a civil war. Sure, let's get autocracy. We don't want Owen Glendower rousing our, say, French subjects. Overall, the courts. But now we've got autocracy. Let's try and bribe the lords. They're somewhat satisfied. Why are levies so small now? Oh, because they're getting so much into soldiers, I see. Blanca de Borgogne of Castile. With our ambitions in Iberia growing, the Plantagenet dynasty has secured yet another valuable alliance. Sir Richard Plantagenet has taken Blanca de Borgogne, his wife, strengthening the ties to the legacy in the crown of Castile. This new marriage further legitimizes our influence and claim over one of the most powerful countries in Europe. Perhaps it is time to ensure our dominance in the affairs of Iberia. Richard, that's our ruler's nephew, okay. A white rose, sure. How much does that get our relations up by? Not much, okay. St. George's Day, revered as a saint for his refusal to recant his Christian faith on penalty of death. George of Lidda is not as venerated as other saints such as Edward the Confessor and Edward the Martyr. We ought to declare it a day of feast and celebration and elevate him to the position of a patron saint. Ring the bells, let the whole world know. Sure. Why are France still allied with Castile? Can we sabotage France's reputation? No, we can't. Okay. Coming of age, Gerard d'Alsace. Never heard of him, but I'm sure he's a fine man. Come on. How's Normandy doing? Not too badly. Right, expanded levies. Actually get some more men in here. What else can we do? Let's get some counting houses. And let's research the bureaucracy law as well. All economic reforms, by the way. Oh, we can... Renaissance. Good. Let's embrace the Renaissance. Institution embrace. Under our enlightened leadership, we have now fully embraced the Renaissance. Starting now in the 14th century, the wealthy and powerful in the Italian city-states have been patronising artists and scholars willing to explore the old Roman and Greek societies of their forebears. As a cultural movement, the Renaissance already encompasses most of the region and has a profound impact on literature, art, philosophy and music. Humanist scholars are also analysing the society in which they live, comparing it to the ideals of the classical philosophers. Renaissance humanism has grown into a more mature movement, ready to permeate all aspects of society. A new ideal for rulers as well as those who are ruled is spreading as quickly as the early printers can distribute copies of their new ideas. That whacks down our stability, though. So, more spending on that, please. Hopefully we'll get some nice events. Can we do anything nefarious to France yet? Sabotage reputation with Castile? No? Okay. Corruption amongst the clergy. Could use the stability. But minus 20 state satisfaction. Ignore it for a share of the profits, sure. And we've researched banking. Good for us. Bank interest -2, total loan capacity +50. Let's see what that is. Minting? Is that more minting? Woo, God. Have to bring our taxes down. We can see. Eee. Balance sheet's not looking terribly good right now. Tick tock, tick tock. Isolate from allies. Those favours. Interesting. Any subcharge reputation? No. Whoa. Okay, right. This is what I was talking about, for me. So, a union formed. We have formed a union between England and Aquitaine. We will now protect each other when attacked and can pass laws that apply to all our country. A new king. King Thomas Plantagenet will now rule our glorious country. His Majesty's good leadership skills and superior tactical knowledge will help us vanquish those that dare stand against us. 41 admin, 49 diplomacy, and 60 military. Our country is in mourning over the loss of Lord Edward the Black Plantagenet. Right, good. Okay. Death. Yeah. Our subjects' loyalty is now going down. As you can see. Manage them. Not down by so much, though, which is good. Especially in Normandy. Talking normally, let's profess our trust to them. Good. And apparently we have a marriage to sort out. Lady Blanche. I think we want to have her marry a noble. So let's have her marry Captain Michael. Actually, no. Let's see if we can get any more prestigious dynasties. D'Alsace. Robert Anjou. He's an idiot, but sure, why not? Good for Lady Blanche. Right then. Right, so we are Thomas Plantagenet. Let's see how our heir's doing. He's gregarious, is Richard, and also he has a balanced education. We'll see to his education later. I mean, he's only 4, so, you know. I'm just sort of sat here waiting for France to go. Brr. Talking of France, actually, let's cancel the building of the spy network and instead tell our diplomats to improve relations with, say, Brittany. Travelling preacher, Patrick Market. We cannot allow Patrick Market to continue. No. $77.38 over the limit. Now what? Oh. We profess our trust in Normandy again, yes. Probably need to profess our trust to Brittany as well. Ooh, County of Pie de France. Well, I mean, Thomas is only like a very new king, so perhaps this is expected. Good. Increasing commons. Uphold the commons. Sure. Are we supporting loyalists in Normandy? Yes, we are. Okay. For Anjou, the Pie de France, we aren't doing that in the Pie de France. Let's support loyalists in the Pie de France. Good. Let's make sure all of our vassals are loyal. Lady Elizabeth Plantagenet has reached the age of 16. Good. That must have been one of our siblings, his daughter. You've seen our soldiery? We've got a lot. Prospering Monastery. Thomas Plantagenet to visit Bath and Wells himself, indeed. Still don't have the Casus Belli. What the hell? Alliance with Artois. Okay, interesting. How many levies does France have then? Quite a lot, I'm guessing. Standardised coins, advanced research. Lovely, good. That means we cannot bump anything up. Damn it. Apart from taxes. Good. Advances. Let's get the Renaissance. So that will lead us to possible government reforms. +1. Also important. In fact, so important that I'm going to get rid of these first 2 advances. Or rather, the first 3 advances and just focus on that. Let's get distant markets and the bureaucracy after that. Good. Perez wants to purchase military access to Marsh. Good. Okay. They're at war with Morocco. Interesting. It's good that their target is not us for this minute. I thought there was going to be a war this episode. That's interesting. Anglo-M wants military access from us. We are only too glad to receive their money. Can I put my son in a royal marriage? Probably not. Oh, what's this? First call into Pale Imal War. Okay, sure. Let's whack our fort spending down and let our vassal swarms deal with it. Go on, lads. Corruption. Let's ignore the corruption. Sure. Oh, it's added over. Okay. Glindelock. We can't. This war forbids us to conquer any location directly. Damn it. Okay. Well, I suppose we're asking for 10 gold then. Send demand. Humphrey von Tubingen is rowdy. Good for him. Oh yeah, good to see you, Akaya. You join us just as the turn of the 14th century as good King Tom Plantagenet. Oh, he's actually gained his second ruler attribute, which is he's an obsessive perfectionist. He's got OCD. Viscount Richard. He's still 6. Ooh, we can canonise a saint. We've got lots of our past kings that we can canonise, basically. We could canonise King John. Or William the Conqueror, maybe. Again. Ooh, let's canonise Canute the Great, actually. The clergy will love that. Lovely, wonderful. Bangs us up in prestige as well. And our annexation of Normandy is still going at pace. Good to see you all here. First 4-man streams in a while, actually. Coming of age, Susan of Weymouth. Claim throne against Castile. don't want to do that. Sancho de Bologna. Let's just wait until we annex Normandy before we do anything major. Ferran de Barcelona is dead at the age of 65. Good. Our ruler's cousin, I think. How's France doing? Not too well, actually. Which is good for us. Lords demand increased pensions. Sure, they can have it. The Renaissance has been researched. Good. Our cultural influence grows. And we have a new parliament to do. Let's... promote the... Oh, integration. Let's see. Bolster the government. Bolster the government. Monthly legitimacy. Ah, sorry. Let's increase our demands to our ties to our neighbours, rather. Yes, let's make everyone like us for a change. Coming of age, Dame Margaret d'Alsace has reached the age of 16. Good for her. Can we declare war on a sort of different casus belli? No, we can't. Our only CB then is the 100 Years' War one, which is very interesting. Town demands seats in Parliament. Cambridge, lovely, good for us. What's making us so impoverished? Is these fat lords. The economic power of Chester. If it's money they want, they'll get it. Let's bump up the Bureau's tax for a bit. Death. Ooh. Lady Margaret Plantagenet has died, and we won the parliamentary debate. That's who you bribe with wine and cheese. Viscount Richard is getting rather older. Let's see. He's gregarious. We could have a good diplomat on our hands, so I'm going to change his education. Seats. Let's get merchants and trade after all of that. In fact, before distant markets. Ooh, route to the Indies. We need all of that. We need it. We need the Indies. New pork markets abound. How's our relationship with Bohemia going? We could profess our trust to them. Yeah, sure. So our diplomacy. Ooh. Not too well. But our subjects seem to be happy enough, so that's good. Perhaps there shall be no war this episode. That's always good. Diplomatic move. Let's improve our relations with the neighbouring states. Yeah, sure. Tick tock, tick tock. Tick tock goes the clock. Lady Joan Plantagenet has died. We really need to just wait for this Renaissance thought to go through. Oh, the issue is still not settled. We still do not agree with the French position about who should rule France. Our claims are strong, and our armies will clearly show our righteousness. We are the rightful king of France. There's the casus belli. And we're going to save here. Particularly because I just want the advancement before we do declare any wars on France. Yeah. Oh no, Bohemia! Why won't you join? Positive opinion, levy availability. Bohemia is at war. Ah, understandable. So also understandable to wait until they're not at war. Duchy of Thuringia. Interesting. They're both at war. Both the countries we need are at war. Interesting. Bohemia's losing. Renaissance thought. Advanced research. Right. Governmental reforms. Would be nice. We have the maximum number of reforms. Okay, interesting. Perhaps not what we want then. Banal lordship. Because we got autocracy back there, we're not allowed to push any more reforms, so that's interesting. Yeah. We could have got a reform that bumped our subject loyalty, but apparently not. EU4 says no. Okay, Casile seems to be... Oh no, they're not out of war yet. Dee dee dee. Dee 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 dee. Can we remove? We can remove autocracy. It'll cost us instability, so maybe not this turn. Clash between Bodmin and Shoran. Let's go for Bodmin. Sure, why not? It's all about Cornwall, see. Come on, you're the Holy Roman Emperor, for God's sake. Surely you can win this. Jan, Court Red Hoofed. Let's say the clergy should be responsible for their animals too. More stability is always good. Why are we much weaker than France? We've got... this is the good of the Kingdom of England, sure. Clash between Ainsbury and Retford. Ainsbury is clearly in the right. Ooh, running out of years in which to use this Casus Belli. What are they even fighting for? Religious art sponsorship. Lovely, good, good, good. Take Thuringian Basin. Oh, interesting. Possible diplomatic actions. Let's profess our trust to Normandy again. So like that. Oh god, such a heavy war. Of course they can always declare a war on us. Which would be good, because then Bohemia will just join anyway. Dock. Let's get a counting house. And say men-at-arms. Gianni di Comminges has died. Just wait for one more year, and then maybe we can declare war. Our cause is just as it should be. Bureaucracy. We gain the bureaucracy law. Let's get, say, centralised bureaucracy. Sure. Come on, Bohemia. I believe in you. You can win that war. Interesting how they've got land in Italy now. Annexation for you, I suppose. Do. Oh, interesting. France are losing their war score. We still need to be able to. Ooh, interesting. Bohemia will join. I'm going to throw in France. Right. We're going to just save there. And I think for this episode and the build up to the next one, that is it. We are King Thomas Plantagenet of England, and hopefully next war, hopefully next episode, we will fight one of the most major wars of France we've ever had on this campaign. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Hopefully see you next time when we go boldly into the 15th century. Have a good day. I've been Akka, and bye-bye.